Class 6, welcome back in our e-learning class, and today we will read the chapter Taro's Reward, which one we have already started in our previous class. And today, before we proceed to the next part of the chapter, let's just recapitulate. We have seen Taro, a very thoughtful and responsible child of his old parents, and he thought of earning more money so that he can give some sort of comfort to his old father just by bringing some sort of sake for him, which the sake we have come to know, which is quite expensive, and as they were very poor, so it was problematic for them to get it. But to just fulfill his father's wish, he started to work hard so that he could just earn enough money to buy the sake for his father. Now we will read from this page number 31. Taro could not remember ever seeing or hearing a rushing stream in that part of the forest. He was thirsty. The axe dropped out of his hands and he ran in the direction of the sound. So in this page number 30 we have come to know that when suddenly Taro stopped chopping. Why did he just suddenly stop chopping? Because he heard something. What he heard? What was that sound he heard? Could it be? Could it be possibly be rushing water? So, for what reason he had stopped his work? Because, or for what reason he had stopped chopping? Because he had heard the sound of rushing water. And at that time, he was just thinking in his mind that he could not remember ever seeing a stream remember ever seeing or hearing a rushing stream in that part of the forest. So he was quite thirsty. So automatically the axe just dropped from his hands and he ran in the direction of the sound. Taro saw a beautiful little waterfall hidden behind a rock. Kneeling at a place where the water flowed quietly, he cupped a little in his hands and put it to his lips. Was it water or was it sake? He tasted it again and again, and always it was the delicious sake instead of cold water. So as he was quite thirsty, just to quench his thirst, he rushed towards the sound or towards the direction from which or from where the sound of that rushing stream or the sound of that rushing water was coming. And when he went there, he saw that a beautiful little waterfall was hidden behind a rock. And what he had done, he just knelt down and he just cupped a little in his hands. Meaning of cupped, a little in his hands is given, took some water in his hands as if in a cup. So like this way. So like this way he wanted to drink the water and he wanted to just quench his thirst. But when he tasted the water, it didn't taste like water at all, but it tasted like that expensive sake. And what he did, he tasted it again and again, and every time he just felt the delicious sake or the taste of the delicious sake instead of cold water. Taro quickly filled the pitcher he had with him and hurried home. The old man was delighted with the sake. After only one swallow of the liquid, he stopped shivering and did a little dance in the middle of the floor. So Taro just took the golden just used the golden opportunity. He just filled the pitcher he had with him and he hurried home. And when his father just got only one swallow of that liquid, he stopped shivering and did a little dance in the middle of the floor because he felt quite comfortable. So children, again in our next video we will proceed with the next part of the chapter.